Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, one and all. Welcome back to the New Galaxy Gamers channel, and welcome back to a casual survival in Space Engineers. I should say, welcome to Season 2. If you saw yesterday's farming simulator video, then you already know that there was a bit of a technical difficulty on Tuesday that we suffered.
Energy low.
And it caused me to actually accidentally not be able to save the Space Engineer saves. So it's okay. It just allows us to start fresh, allows us to take care of a few things, and to make sure that we're ready for the next incoming game update, which everybody is thinking will be around by September 15th. We should have the next DLC. So I figured, hey, why not? Let's go with it. It's a good time to start. So yeah, we'll start. This will be the start to Season 2. The technical difficulty was caused because my monitor all of a sudden decided to bounce around and flicker, and I couldn't select anything correctly. So I had to redo the operating system on the gaming rig. And of course that didn't... I forgot to save the Space Engineers game saves, and I probably did it for City Skylines too. But that being said, we'll go ahead. We'll start a new city. I managed to actually find the lake that we were on, so I'm not really all that bothered by it. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you are new to the channel, welcome aboard. If you are a returning member, welcome back to you as well. It's great to have y'all here with us today. As usual, I do enjoy your comments, and as usual, all usual disclaimers are in the description of the video. Okay, so that being said, let's go ahead. We need to build ourselves a base so that I can get my power back. So, that being said, let's get right to it. Let's grab our coffee, our donuts, our bagels, our Egg McMuffin, sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits, our favorite breakfast, lunch, dinner, or snack from our favorite local mom and pop coffee shop, and let's get cracking. Okay, so make sure I actually took myself out of creative to get here. I did. Okay. So let's see, 4. Nope, 4. Thank you. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hey, look, Mom, I can count. I'm just kidding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I will put
Fuel critical.
yeah, I know my fuel is critical, TS. Thank you. Okay. Oh, and by the way, the settings are the same settings we had for the original Season 1, so don't... you're gonna be like that, and... fine. Bread baskets. Can I do a small battery? Small conveyor sorter. Yeah, really? Well, screw you too. Oh, this is not going well, is it? Okay.
Energy critical.
Alright, I may have to actually go into... I may have to actually cheat, guys. I hate that doing that. But this will at least... There we go. This will at least get us power back. And we'll now have a spawn point, so we'll be okay. Alright, now I will shut this off. Oops. There. As you guys can see, I've shut the thingamabob off. Let's do cargo next. Alright. Because I'm not an idiot. Oh, that's right. I don't have automatic... Okay, I forgot. Put those mods back in here. Alright, I'll have to remember to put those mods in. But for the moment, that's not my worry, so...
Inventory full. Fuel critical.
No, I'm not really worried about my fuel right now, now am I? Okay.
Inventory full.
Right. So now we're going to be able to get there. Get you 10.3, which is what we would have with a full inventory. Suit inventory. Full of stone. we think is coming in the next DLC
Inventory full.
is more on survival and PvE. There's going to be new mechanics for survival. You're going to have to make food. It does actually look like they have taken the food from medieval engineers and imported that into space engineers. It does not look like there are new blocks for this other than the food blocks, but you know, the blocks to grow food.
Inventory full.
But it does look like they have changed the skybox and actually improved it. So, you know, that's a good thing. I was watching a video where a gentleman who plays Space Engineers was noting that the skybox doesn't appear to have... The skybox does not appear to have a green tint, greenish blue tint to it anymore. And he showed that in his video yesterday that I saw. It does not look like it does have a greenish tint to it anymore. It actually looks almost like the colors from the skybox in Medieval Engineers. So that kind of makes me suspect that they might be starting to port stuff in from Medieval Engineers. And it would make sense that they do that because Medieval Engineers did really run on the same engine just as the original Space Engineers, which is what we're playing right now. The difference is it's just an earlier Medieval Engineers just ran on an earlier version that was forked.
Inventory full.
That they forked from the Space Engineers engine. So, to make Medieval Engineers. So, there is that. There really hadn't been any progress being made even with the collaboration of the developers at Keen House with the community on Medieval Engineers, which made me suspect that something like that they might start trying to port those features into the Space Engineers engine. So, I think that might be what they're up to. I could be wrong. It would not be the first time my guess has been wrong. But in Space Engineers, it does mean that with the requirement of food to survive, it actually does add another gameplay element.
Inventory full.
And I'm all for it. Long as I don't have to deal with any stupid cyber hounds. Alright. Well, as long as I don't have to deal with stupid cyber hounds, then I'm okay. Or spiders. I don't like spiders. And I don't like cyber hounds. I think those things are stupid. Alright. So it does anyway look like they're making progress. Watch where that comes down. So that does make me happy. Come on, Mr. Stonington, get refined. I'm sure there are going to be people out there that are going to hate me for saying that. I'm actually referring to the stone being refined. It does also in the video yesterday showing what they're doing in the update. It does look like there's some new encounters, and it looks like they have reworked other encounters that have been in the game for years. So that's actually cool. Was cool to see as well. I'm glad to see that, and I'm glad to know that they're still working on Space Engineers 1. Excuse me, even though they're working on Space Engineers 2.
Fuel critical.
My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I needed to get some more coffee real quick. Okay, so we're almost done there. How did we do here? I'm not going up the cliff for that. Alright, that's stupid. Okay, let me do this first, folks. Alright. So, this is going to be the Basic Refinery. Let's put the basic assembler up top. Because we can. We'll put the Basic Refinery and assembler up top. Okay, and then we'll put the Jenny. We'll put our H2O2 generator, or as they're calling it now, it looks like O2H2. There we go. Anybody here ever hear of a computer? Gotta love Larry the Cable Guy. You do. Anybody here ever hear of a computer? Right there. So, you know, for work today, got some stuff to get done, work-wise. Just when you think you're done with work, you know, you got one piece of the puzzle done, something always comes up, and being that I own my software development company, I have to...
Fuel critical.
I'm the one that has to deal with all the annoying parts, like, you know, the policy and all of that, so... I have people that help me with that, but... still, it can get cumbersome at times. Yeah, I should only need 5 more computer for the assembler, basic assembler. Right, just steel plate for the refinery, basic refinery, and the Okay, that just needs 4 displays. Grab those displays real quick. Real quick like a bunny. Alright. Cut that off from there. Okay. Alright, now we'll have the small steel tube we need. That means I can put all this junk in here now. There we go. Alright, now, I still can't do anything about that yet. I need steel plate to work. Okay. And we'll get the steel plate up. Now don't worry, you're hearing that just because we don't have enough power yet. We'll fix that here shortly. Okay, that just needs steel plate. Alright, now I can toss this oxygen bottle over here. Recharge me hydrogen. Alright. Now, if I go to my production, and I go to Basic Assembler, I still need, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Alright, I think that's the basic stuff we need. I will continue working on the stone. So, yeah, it looks like we're going to have an interesting update for Space Engineers 1. As y'all know, I'm always up for that. And, you know, whether people realize it or not, I'm always going to be a fan of space engineers. That's not going to change.
Inventory full.
So, you know, I would probably get used to that idea. That's not going to change. Stationeers does tend to annoy me still, but not as bad as it actually did. Now that I'm starting to play it more and people are comment, hello, Mr. Thunder. Hello, Mr. Thunder Boomer.
Inventory full.
Yeah, thank you, Tias. Okay. That is one thing I do like about stationeers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, that was fast, 19, 20. What was I saying? Oh yeah, that is one thing I do like about space engineers over stationeers, is that if you accidentally remove the power, or you have to remove the power supply, the power source for some reason, in space engineers, if you have something refining or being replicated in the assembler, it's okay. It will just resume. So I kind of like that. In space engineers, I don't like that so much in stationeers, because in stationeers you do something with the power, or a wire blows or something, because it's all got to be connected to wiring instead of just connecting to a block, it tends to cause you some trouble. And you end up losing all of the ore that you've refined. You know, stupid stuff like that. Okay. There is that. Ow. Throw that up there. Alright, it's working on the... So, yeah, there is that. Alright, that one just needs girders. That one's gonna need more construction. And girder. That one's gonna need construction and girder. And same for that one. Alright. So construction and girder need to be moved up in the production line. So those are things I do respect. As you can see, I do have the good bot on. I didn't really want it on, but it's there, so that's gonna land in the lake. Ooh, that's gonna land right close to us. I might go after that. I'll let it land first. We'll let that unknown land. We're basically established. It's just a matter of us getting it's just now a matter of us getting our basic refinery online so that I can refine the stone quicker and we can start finding ore resources that we can start mining up to help us improve and strengthen quicker. I do want us to build a capital ship in this series, and I intend to do it, so have no fear. Because we need a capital ship, let's face it, right? Good, you're gonna be cooperative. Of course, you're gonna give me that. Thank you. I shouldn't be ungrateful. Okay. So there is that. I do feel like we're gonna be okay. We are gonna survive. We're not, you know, that's not a problem now. Our basic survival, right, for the moment anyway, until that update, is basically sorted. How are we doing over here? Be able to get at least one of these up. Alright, power is now secured, essentially. We can run multiple machines. At the same time. Perfect. Alright, so now we're able to run multiple machines at the same time. That's actually good. You know what? Before I do anything, let's put lights down. Light. Let's put a light block. Yeah, yeah, yeah. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here we go. Okay, so there's a little bit of light there. Let's extend this out by maybe what? 2? 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. 1, 2. That way we can build a rover that we can drive around on. Alright, so the light's there, so now you got 1, 2. Alright, so assume that that block right there is a light block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Light block here. Alright, and then we put... Well, actually, this one should be a half block. Let's put this... like so. Yeah. And we'll put You there. We'll put you there. 1, 2. Oops. Yeah, good. So now we got that. Okay. All right. We're still gonna need more stone. But that's okay. We are pretty much on solid ground now, so that's actually a good thing. The only thing we need to do is finish up our basic refinery. Let's see what that needs. Oh, it just needs steel plate. All right. Well, that's easy to get, so. That's easy to get.
Inventory full.
That is easy to get. Easy to get. We'll throw these in here. Go grab ourselves some more handy dandy stone. That's that way I don't hear my darn bells on my clock timer there. Even though I know I turned off the audio, the sound for that. They can still be annoying. Alright. And I will remember, too, guys, to do some work on this off camera. I will definitely remember to do that.
Inventory full.
That way we can make sure that we are progressing. And some of you are probably saying, well, you could put the drill and fill mod in. Which, you're not wrong, I could. Probably not a bad idea, to be honest. And I might do that just to get us drilled out a little quicker.
Inventory full.
Maybe, we'll see. Put those in here. And I will fix our mods when we off camera too, so that way you guys will know that's done. There we go. We're almost done pulling this stone out of refining this. I do think I am going to put the stone to metal ingot mod in because I think that would actually help us a little bit. We would still need our refineries, but I think having the stone to metal ingot mod's better approach. Okay. Get those in there right now. I did hear another unknown signal. I do not feel like going... Well, do I have enough? Oh, maybe we do. Let's see if we can go after this unknown signal real quick. It's 3 clicks out, but may not be that far from us, really. Three clicks means it's just over here. And don't worry, I will figure out how to... I will go in and shut Goodbot off. Although I don't mind it, actually, now that I think about it. I'm really surprised we haven't seen any boulders yet. Oh. Okay, so that one does not seem to be working either. Or I accidentally lose it. Ooh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I am surprised we haven't seen any boulders yet. That's not a boulder. That ain't no boulder. You know what they say, you can't get... Whoa, I almost crashed into that. That would not have been good. Okay. You just go ahead and throw a couple more of these down right here. No, 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 no. No sirree, Bob. I'm out. Okay. I'm out of steel plate, folks, but it's okay. Alright, so we don't need our survival kit to do anything other than provide for our survival. So that is now good. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and put this stuff away right here. And with that being said, we are established. We've got a platform for now. We've got our power backup. We've got our basic assembler, basic refinery, cargo container, survival kit, our H2O2 generator. We are good to go. We can survive. And we can move from there. Now, what I will do off camera is I will continue mining this out so that we can start getting ourselves back to where we were before Tuesday's fiasco. And I will do some of that off camera so you don't have to keep watching me do it. Yeah, we'll go from there. So that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please be sure to hit the like and the subscribe button. Smash that bell notification icon to tell YouTube to tell you when the next video comes out, and to make sure that the YouTube algorithm knows that, hey, this channel puts out some really cool videos. Be sure to share the link to the channel with your family, your friends, your colleagues, your co-workers, pet kitty cat, pet puppy dog, pet parakeet, pet bunny rabbit, pet boa constrictor, although I think I'd prefer guinea pig over a snake any day for a pet. That being said, by sharing the link to the channel with others, it does help our wonderful channel grow, and it helps our community grow as well. And with that being said, if you are starting school this week, I hope you have a safe, wonderful, and successful school year. The same goes for everybody, all the others starting school in September. And from there, we shall move forward. And I hope you all have a safe, wonderful, and successful week this week. And I shall see you all in the next episode of Casual Survival, right here on the New Galaxy Gamers channel. Happy gaming!